being. In other words, memory, learning, and mood regulation. So studies were showing actually that our nutrition can affect not only the quantity or the size of the hippocampus, but also how the hippocampus functions. And so most studies started showing that if you manipulate diets, these are actually researchers, if you manipulate your diet, you manipulate the size and the function of your hippocampus. And so around this time also, the early 2000s, most studies started showing that in psychoneuroimmunology, that's a big word, just forget about it, but in simple terms, how our mental health and immunology is connected, or our immune system is connected. These studies started showing how important the immune system was to our mental health. And so the immune system is not only important to our mental health, but also to non-communicable diseases. God is good. God is good. And so our immune system is very key. And so what this new field was telling us is that mental health does not just affect our mind. Mental health also affects our physical body. For example, when we are distressed, when you're experiencing high levels of stress, our immune system is compromised, okay? And we cannot fight diseases as we should. And vice versa is also true. Our body, the condition of our body, affects the condition of our mind. In other words, there's a great connection. Sometimes we tend to think that the brain is disconnected from the body, and the brain is disconnected from the mind, and our body are not connected to our mind. But they're actually one and the same thing. When the body suffers, the mind actually sympathizes. Okay? And that is very important for us to understand so that as we think about mental health, we can know how it's connected to our physical health. And so let me just begin by saying, right from the start, when a child is born, for example, I want us to understand, when a child is born right from the start, the quality of a mother's diet in the first few trimesters and even the first few years of life have a relationship with the child's emotional regulation. Okay? And actually, this is research that has been done. As I'm going to finish, maybe I can share this with those of you who can go and read some of those findings. You can be more informed. And so research was done actually on more than 23,000 mothers of children, and it showed that there was a link between a child's diet and their emotional health. And so we can see there's that old saying that says, good mood, good food. How many have ever heard of that? Good mood or good food, good mood? Mood. Good food, good mood. In other words, our food affects our mood. And so, not only was this conducted amongst the more than 23,000 mothers of young children, but it's also true even in our adulthood. When we are older, as people age, their diet and their quality of diet can have a huge link between